Welcome back to Tennessee Valley this morning on WTMB. Joe Palo now joined with Lindsay and Cheryl of First Health Community Clinic. We'll have the Dotson in just a little bit, but we're going to talk about First Health Community Clinic and about clinical solutions, the diet weight loss plan, the program that the last diet you'll ever go on, and you will lose all the weight you want to lose, and you will feel great in the process. First of all, ladies, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Let's talk about First Health Community Clinic first, because that's where it all comes out of. Of course, the diet plan and everything, but that's not all you guys do there. Tell us what you do there, Cheryl.
No, First Health was opened by a group of us. We went live June 1st of last year, and it was designed for immediate care as well as family medicine. But what you learn is, and a lot of times if other physicians' offices are overflowing and someone has an acute condition, a lot of times we'll see them and then copy the physician on a note that we had an encounter with one of their patients. But as you treat patients, what you become to realize is there's this trifecta of hypertension, hyperlipidemia, and basically diabetes. And all of that together creates what's called metabolic syndrome or syndrome X. And so when I was at Vanderbilt, that was one of the things that interested me, because if we can just wipe out that, we can extend people's lives. And if you can do that, and if you can create weight loss, then, and that's what we've done through clinical solutions under First Health, is created a way to hopefully start combating metabolic syndromes. And let's cut down. This is the unhealthiest generation that we've ever had in our lifetime. Mm-hmm. And in the past, what you've seen is lifespans actually extended, and all of a sudden we're just in an instant gratification society, and we've developed bad habits, and in result of that is we've just grown syndrome X or metabolic syndromes. But the reality is, clinical solutions was basically developed as a safe way to lose fast weight, and you've been associated with that. Wow. and seen the results. And with that, a lot of physicians we've collaborated with, and we've been able to reduce people's blood pressure medicine, their diabetes medications, and they feel healthier, they feel better. Mm-hmm. I mean, you'll be able to. Oh,
it's phenomenal. And when you lose, the weird thing is when you lose that much weight that quick, it's hard to adjust, and I don't mean for your body to adjust the lack of weight, the way you move, the way you sit down in a chair, the things where you would kind of go in the chair differently, you just can sit right down. You can get right up. It's an amazing difference in your body, but then also in your mindset, because you feel better because you look better. And then, of course, the HCG hormone gives you a lot of energy.
It tends to raise the endorphins. You seem to not be grumpy or in a bad mood. It does raise endorphins. It does satisfy hunger. And again, it's not easy. You have to want it, because you're at day 28 and you've lost 34 pounds.
35. Almost 36.
And you cannot do a low-calorie diet without HCG. HCG does reverse the fat-burning process to where you do. Have you found basically your abdominal girth? It yes. targets your famine fat, your abnormal fatty areas, and uses those as the reserves to make up for the additional nutritional needs while you go to a low-calorie diet. I'm not going to say it's been easy. You have to want it.
And the deal that's amazing to me is the little amount of food to make up the 500 calories really fills me up when I eat it. I mean, when you look at it, it's not a big portion. You're thinking, there's no way that's going to fill me up. But after you're done eating it, you feel full. Mm-hmm. Whether it's because your stomach shrinks, whether it's because you're mentally or saying, or whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. You're full, and you don't feel like, man, I could still eat another, whatever. But just the what do I want to say? The way you feel about, you go about your day. The way you go about your day is even different. And there's no, in the diet plan, the program itself, there's no exercise, because that, I think you said, would add to hunger factors if you start exercising a little more.
Mm-hmm. You don't have enough calories to burn.
Right.
You're on a low calorie, which is because when you came in to us, Joe, you said 500 calories. How in the
Exactly.
I can't do 500 calories. And then when we took your before picture, you said, I don't ever want to see that. Don't ever show me. But then yesterday, I believe it was, hey, let me see that picture. Wow.
It was unbelievable. And what's so funny, if you'll watch on WTMB, we have the interview I did with Cheryl the day before. The day before I started the diet, which was on a Tuesday, started the diet on a Wednesday. And if you look at that infomercial, you see what I look like then, and then 28 days from that day to this. It's just, when I watch it, I sit there in shock, because when you see, it's kind of like when you see your kids every day, you don't realize how big they've grown until somebody that hasn't seen them in a while goes, wow. Same thing with yourself. When you look in the mirror and you look at yourself every single day, you don't see the size maybe that you've become, or what you look like different than what you looked like years ago, because you're seeing yourself every day. But when you got that big of a transformation in a matter of 28 days, it's like, wow.
Well, if you think it's hard to eat your food now, you've got, what, 12? We're extending him. So we're extending you. So you've got 12 more days where you have your small portions. And what everybody says is they say, oh, I can't wait to eat again. I can't wait to eat again. Well, then when we raise your calories, you're going to say, I can't eat that much. I'm only getting up to like 750 calories, and I feel like I'm eating everything in sight. But see, what you've done is you've created a habit.
Yes,
and of course,
yes.
On that 500 calorie diet, it does shrink your stomach. So portion control is really kind of where we've all gone wrong.
I think this program really helps us get it. Okay, I think I finally get it. I think as we talk to our patients, they finally get it. It just does not. We way overeat, way too much. And these fabulous restaurants that we have around us serve us lots and lots of food, but it's often to our disservice. You really should probably take the inner third and sort of push back the 2/3, and really that's probably amount. And you will have issues with going back to trying to eat. It's interesting because some of the carbohydrates that you're trained to eat on this program, those become your treats. Whereas before you would reach for a lot of instant gratification foods that are detrimental and are probably the culprit for the reason you gained weight over time, or the reason we all have over time. I think all of a sudden you get it when this program is over, whether you've done the 30-day program or we've extended to the 42-day program. Going back to your old life, it's almost, that's the past and this is the present. You know, that was.
Well, I think there's a sense of feeling like you're cheating on yourself.
Exactly.
And I haven't cheated on the diet, which I won't, because I'm thinking that just defeats my purpose. If you're going to do it, you need to commit to it and do it. Because if you cheat, then what have you accomplished? And it's a great program. And if you will, give them the way they can get in touch with you folks about this, Lindsay, how they can exactly. If they need to make an appointment, if they can just walk in off the street, which I know people have done.
We do have a few walk-ins. We're not going to turn a walk-in away unless we're so full that we're like,
Sure.
okay, well, you'll be waiting here for like 2 hours. So, calling for we do a free consultation. So we give you all of your information up front. You can talk to Cheryl, you'll talk to me. And then, of course, our consultant, you'll talk to her as well. And we put it all out there. So if you do want to move forward, you can move forward with us. So you just want to call us, you can make the appointment, and they can come in.
But I mean, it's every day. It's 5 days a week, 6 days a week.
Well, pretty much 5 days a week right now.
Okay.
We have definite routine appointments Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then we take exception appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Because we're trying to meet the needs of everyone.
Sure. And people watching, I know a lot of them have been very interested. Like I said, they've been calling me, asking me, and I tell everybody, folks, if you want to lose weight and you want to feel better about yourself, trust me, it works. 35, almost 36 pounds in 28 days. And everybody's results vary. A little more, maybe a little less, but it's going to be in a significant amount of weight you will lose. You'll feel good. You'll feel better about yourself. And it's a great way to get a jump start on your new life, really.
And can I clarify,
Sure.
This is, and Lindsay can sort of collaborate with me on this, when we studied this program, we went to a local pharmacy and met with them about our source of HCG. And this is the purest, highest potency HCG that is ordered through a particular pharmacy in town, and they mix it under the hood for us, and it is labeled. It's not drops that you don't know where it's coming from.
Or ordering online and having
ordered
it shipped
online.
to you.
You can actually go to where this comes through. And actually, our last shipment was held up by the FDA for a little while as it was secured to make sure. And so, but this is, this is not a Me Too program. That you're getting, not synthetic and not homeopathic, and you're getting the purest form.
And Joe, I think you can also say it's not, I guess you'd say a dock in the box or a walk in and weigh, and okay, you've lost this much, see you bye.
Right.
Well, you kind of, we're your support group. My cell phone is out there, and people like to send a text message and say, okay, I've lost this much. So we're there for you every step of the way and beyond, because what we're here for is for a lifestyle change. We don't want you to lose the weight and then gain it back. Sure, we love seeing you, but we'd rather you stop in and say, hey, I've still got my weight off. And you end up coming in there and where you think, okay, I'm going to go in, I'm going to weigh, and I'm going to pick up my injections, and I'm going to be out of there. And you find yourself saying, well, I feel this way, and I've done this, because that's what we're here for. We're here to answer all of your questions and just for a little bit of more encouragement and support. And because once you do get beyond this, you're going to find yourself to where you don't go back onto those foods. And if you do, you're a little bit more cautious about what you eat. It's a good program.
Well, and the thing is, you're right. It's a lifestyle change. And once you change your eating habits, it becomes less stressful on your body, of course, on yourself. And you get into another habit of eating right and drinking your water and all that stuff, which I never drank. I mean, I was a camel. But I've been drinking a lot of water, and I'm telling you, you sleep better. I don't snore anymore. You can ask my wife. I don't toss and turn at night anymore. When I wake up, I feel awake, like in the mornings now. I don't come in yawning and still tired. It's a great way to get a jump start on your new life. And all you got to do is give them a call, 472-4677. Medically supervised diet. They're with you every step of the way. You will lose a lot of weight, and you will feel absolutely tremendous. All you have to do, again, is give them a call, make an appointment, or walk in. We had, like I said, I've been there where people have walked in and said, look, I've heard about this diet. Can you give me some information? They can answer all the questions you have and put some of the questions of some of the concerns you may have at ease. You won't be hungry. It's very safe. Everything about it, like I said, is medically supervised, so you're not just off on your own. So it's just a great way to lose weight and keep it off. So which I'm planning to do. So I'm planning.
You will.
We're so proud of you.
Oh, I feel great. I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to do this. Seriously,
I'm glad you haven't stood up yet.
No,
I'm glad.
if I stand up, my pants will fall down. They're huge.
They do look like someone's moved out of them.
They're huge. It's funny when I put stuff on, I'm thinking I can't wear this anymore. But that's good. That's a good thing.
I did say one of the side effects of this is you're going to have to go shopping, which women, we love to go shopping. Men are more of, do I have to go try that on?
I'm thinking I like that. But like I said, I am right.
He's kind of got the female touch. Huh?
My disposition has gotten better. Like I said, I do look at Kim sometimes and tell her we can't wear that. But it's a great way to lose weight, feel better again. 472-4677. Cheryl Jaggers, Lindsay Robbs of First Health Community Clinic, Clinical Solutions Weight Loss Plan.
Come see
That's it for today. Thank you, great ladies, so much for being with us.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks you for watching. We have Nancy Cation tomorrow as our guest host and her co-host. We don't know who that'll be, but it'll be somebody real good. You all have a very good morning. 78 degrees, good day, I should say. Chance of rain today, so take an umbrella. We'll see you next Wednesday on Tennessee Valley This Morning.